Hello and welcome to episode 2 of season 3 of Bobo Arty Records. Hey, yes, here we are, patch 1.0, and Monday's episode wasn't too bad. We had kind of a good, alright kind of day, so that's pretty good. I thought I'd carry on this week and just play like randomly dotted around artillery and we'll see how we get on. So I was going to start off with Mr. Splashy, the old T92, and see how we can do. I've not been out in this since the patch, so you never know, we might get one of those grand battles or one of the new maps or something, or both. Yeah, so let's make a start. Ooh, this could be interesting. Tier 10 match, 3 artillery per side, and we're at Himmelsdorf in the south. Now you may notice on the Bun-cam that there's a table. Small table. Now I was moving things around earlier and I put it there just temporarily, and Geddy really likes it. He likes just sitting under it for whatever reason. Yeah, so it's there at the moment. It's not going to stay there forever, but it was just I don't know why he likes it so much. It's very weird. He's a strange bunny. Seeing if we can get something in here, and to be honest that is so unlikely to actually land. I don't even know where that went. Not the foggiest. I'm actually more inclined to try and shoot something that's on the hill. But I was wondering whether or not we could get something through there. And something else I've just noticed is that we only have gold rounds. Bugger. You know, the last time we played this and we were trying out the gold rounds? Ah, balls. That's all I can say about that. Ooh, don't do that, Bobo, that would be bad. Oh dear. So why can't... It's weird that we can't get anything there now. Maybe it's just where we're sat, perhaps. Let's keep an eye on what's going on, see if we can actually hit something. You need to wait for this reload. Don't move too far back, otherwise we can't hit you. No. Come on, I can't afford to waste these shells. He says, firing a shell and not really doing any of your own damage. Okay, we can always go out in this again, can't we, and try another map. Hopefully we'll get a different map. Wait for this reload then. See if we can get something or someone. Not get anything down on him. There was someone up in this corner, but we're very unlikely to hit them. We actually, surprisingly, can't get anything from where we're sat here, which is kind of annoying. We could, if he was to pop up this way. He's probably not going to. We could possibly get something on this chap. So there we go, and we managed to hit the leopard as well. Good stuff. Heh. To be fair though, I didn't really mark him good enough, did I? Okay, interesting first game with a yay spin at the end. Well, there we are. Got a little bit of a fine for causing some damage there, and we only did 607 damage. Ooh, blimey. 4 shots fired. 1 direct hit with a penetration, 3 splash for 607. 1,680 stun damage with only 3 stuns. Okay. I suppose what we should really do then is get rid of those and put these back in. Because that was expensive. Okay. Now, one of my other favourites is the M53 and 55. As you probably tell from my service record, it's one of the tanks that I've had the most games in. So, let's go play this. Okay, let's play this game again. Where are we? Any ideas? Does look very different. Yeah, you guessed it. Tundra. 2 artillery per side, 9s and 10s. We're in the south. Standard match. So, we'll head over west. You see how you look at the screen, you go, what? Where are we? And then you look at the map and you go, oh, we're there. Yeah, still doing that. So we'll sit over on this mound, just to begin with. And we'll see kind of what gets spotted where. It's a lot rockier than it was before. We'll be lucky to hit that chappie, but we can try. There's a Foch, they're very dangerous. I think it's going to be worth throwing something at that chap. 56 damage, yeah, feel my wrath. So, I don't know whether someone was just spamming there because they wanted to, or whether it's because the artillery was up there. But it would be good if you could sit up there, wouldn't it? There's lots of tanks everywhere. Wow, that's interesting that this outcrop is just enough to stop us hitting the waffle. Maybe we could have a go at these two. That would be a decent splash, wouldn't it? And they back up from one another. Grr. Okay, let's move over a little bit. At least it's drier over here now. Like, remember this before where it was all sludgy and wet and horrible? Seems like since the patch a lot of people are very nervous and a lot more cautious about where they're going and things. I think because things look so different, people are double checking what's going on, you know, which I can completely understand. It is, you can find yourself being not entirely sure if you want to be going in a certain direction or whatever, so you kind of a little bit in and ahhing, you know. Your good thing with that is if you've got a team that are a little bit more confident and a bit more aggressive, it works to your advantage, because sitting back and just letting the enemy team come to you does not work. Like, it screws you up royally. You have to get into position, you have to be firing on the targets and everything else, and when you're being nervous and cautious, it, you know, just buggers everything about for you. So okay, gonna continue to help this Type 5 because he's pretty much all on his own, so we'll see if we can throw something at this Jagdpanzer 100, and it'll also help our artillery friend to get a little bit of assistance damage. So I am just pulling back slightly after that shell. Okay, these two are in a good position for us to not hit. You can see from this hill here, we'd have to move forwards to get kind of round on them properly. We can always stay here and see if we can throw a shell at the arse end of the Foch. It's going to be hard to do. There we go, we kind of splished him a little bit. It seems almost like, remember when the shells used to, it was almost as if RNG would decide, yes, you're going to hit them. So in that situation, if it had said yes, it would have just pounded into the hill, even though, you know, like it would have hit them if there wasn't a hill in the way. That doesn't seem to be happening as much anymore, which is kind of nice, really. need to fire that one. Nope. Good. That was over fairly rapidly, wasn't it? Okay, that was a victory. Good stuff. 4th on damage, midway on XP. 6 shots fired, 4 direct hits, 4 penetrations, 3 splash for 2,035. No assistance or stun, but 7 stuns. So we get a decent amount of stuns and no one actually takes advantage of it. Never mind. Still, more mission rewards in credits, which is nice, so we still made some, which is lovely jubbly. After seeing that GW Tiger, I think we'll take ours out. Boop. Okay, we're in the south of Abbey. 8s, 9s and 10s, 2 artillery per side. Should we see if we can get fairly central for the road in the middle? Whether or not people are going to take advantage of that now, I don't know, but again, this is the first time that I've been here since the patch, so... Ooh. Sorry, Mr. Batchat. Fields of heather or something. Okay. Get aimed in. Wonder if our Sheridan's gonna spot something. Well, someone went through because that wall's down. Off. There we go. That was quite a good splash. Okay. If we're lucky, we might be able to get him again. So it was a little Sheridan that made it up into the middle there. See if this pattern breaks anything, although saying that, probably going to need to throw something at these guys. We're not really in a position to be able to hit them though. No. That pattern had moved around, so maybe we should have checked over there before. There we go. So that wasn't too much of a waste. I'm just pulling back a little bit now. Yeah, it's going to be hard to hit those guys from this kind of position, but we'll keep an eye over where the Conqueror is, just in case we need to give him a hand, but we'll see if maybe we can help here at the same time. There we go. I really wasn't expecting that to actually land, so... Oh, blimey. How did we get... It's interesting. Was it the Sheridan, do you think? Or was it someone that we can't see? That was a very good shot. Both artillery fired at us there. Alright then, while we wait for that to come back, should we try Mr. Splashy again? Boop. The explosions from the artillery look really good, don't they, where they deform the ground and stuff. It's very nice. Okay, I promise I won't keep doing this, but where are we? Crazy looking. Serene Coast. 8s, 9s and 10s, standard match, are in the north. It does look very much like Canada now. I mean, it looked like Canada before, but... Lovely. Okay, we'll head up and get behind a bush of some description. Not for cover, just, you know, just in case one of our crew needs a wee or something, I don't know. It's kind of weird the way they wobble. Jelly trees. It's almost as if they flattened a lot of the ground out. I don't know if that's just coincidence or what, but glad I didn't fire there. I was going to Try and pre-aim him a little. Hey, there we go. I wasn't sure whether that we were going to be able to splash him or something, but we did. And the Conquer gun carriage was obviously watching. And moving backwards in Mr. Splashy is probably not the best of ideas because it is quite slow. I think it's one of those things where, because I'm used to doing it with some of the other artillery, I think it's always better to try and set yourself up so you can push forwards and go left or right rather than kind of head backwards. So we're going to have to, Hull is going to have to move a little, and he's just moved into a spot as we get loaded that we can't hit, so hopefully he's going to keep going back. Not, but he might move forwards again. Let's see if another shell comes in. Doesn't. It's interesting. Okay, so he gave one a go and then thought, nah, I'm not going to waste any more shells. The Conqueror gun carriage has got very long reload time, so probably not worth trying to fanny about too much. The middle is very busy, isn't it? Look at this. Lots going on. Been really enjoying the T-44 since the patch. With the new Russian mediums and stuff, it's given me a reason to want to play it again, which is kind of cool. So, wow, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Glad it did though. Okay, our heavies seem to be dealing with things over in the south. I have a pint of, not a pint of Vimto this time, I've got a pint of Jimmy's iced coffee. Should last me this evening, because after I finish recording I thought I'd grind some XP. I did that thing again, you see, where I decided to go backwards rather than forwards. See? Do what I say, not what I do. Kind of glad I've got headphones on this evening as well. I think my wife's playing Farming Simulator, and we've both got headphones on, so it's kind of good because our neighbours upstairs are having some kind of party or get together or something, but geez, they're so noisy. Okay, do we try and pay the Conqueror gun carriage back for throwing a shell at us and doing a little bit of damage? He's going to be difficult to hit though, that's the thing. Yeah, we might have done him some. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear my neighbours on my microphone, but if you can, I do apologise. I do have a noise gate set up to try and stop some of the background noise, but see, when I'm talking that doesn't really happen, does it? So we'll let people know that this is where we're aiming. If they choose to get very close, then come on. Oh, that's a shame. We're not going to get another one on him, are we? Oh, you're done for now. Oh, wow. That was bloody lucky. I don't think they're going to need a hand with him. And they're a little bit too close now anyway. The E4 we can't really get a shot on because he's in cover. And the gun carriage was over this way, wasn't he? So he's probably holding on to a shell to be able to derp in someone's face. Not that it's going to do much in the way of damage, but so he is still there. There we go, we managed to splash him with a little bit. Ha! 212. Brilliant. References. Okie dokie. Well, we'll see how both of these matches come out. Although saying that, the GW Tiger is still in a match. I suppose we did kind of die a little bit early there, so I don't know, he might come back whilst we're looking at this one. So, it was a victory. It's good stuff. Managed to complete another one of the missions. Look at that, midway on XP. We managed to get a kill too. 7 shots fired, 1 direct hit and a penetration, 5 splash, 1,810. No assistance damage and 243 stun with 5 stuns. Little bit of a loss, even with nearly 45 grand made. We are running premium consumables and things anyway. So, like I said before, trying to save enough bonds to be able to get the improved versions of these. But, I mean, I was thinking even with like the wear-resistant gun lane drive, you need 5,000 bonds, and since they've come out, that's how many I've earned. So it's going to take someone like me a very, very long time to be able to get enough of them together. So, something else I was thinking of doing actually was maybe I should do an update video on crew skills for artillery since all the changes have happened, because I think the last time I did one, it was before a lot of the major changes happened. So, and kind of some of the skills and things that these guys have got are not really of any use anymore. Like intuition and stuff like that, you see. So, I think I've tried to move around the ones that needed it. So, I mean, not too much has changed, I suppose. You don't really get that much of an option when it comes to crew skills. Although there is options, there's only a few that any of us ever actually use anyway. So I'm going to hang around and wait for this to come back so we can have a quick look, and then yeah, we'll see where we are. So there we go, it did finally come back. Had to wait probably about 3 minutes, so not too bad. 2 kills. It was a loss in the end. 3 shots we fired, 1 direct hit with a penetration, 2 splash for 993. I'm still not entirely sure how we got spotted there. Maybe you guys can tell me when you watch it back. No assistance, but 396 stun with 1 stun. I suppose because we kind of, you know, boffed the other ones. So, okay, we didn't make some credits, but, you know, we did have a full repair and stuff. Okay. Alright, we'll leave it there for this episode then. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed, and I will see you on Friday. So until then, bye!